So here we are, the final day of the season. It has been absolutely. It's been. I hate to use this word, but it's been absolutely epic throughout. Just to give you, you can see how it looks from the league table. Jack's on 75, I'm on 74. His goal difference is superior, so a draw for me and a draw for him. Sorry, a draw for me would not be good enough in any state. I'm requiring him to lose the game. We've blown it. Frankly, we had a US Cup final that we've just lost. Our form, I don't even know what to say. I'm in. If you cut it off there, you think, oh, he's going to win the league with that form, and then it's unbelievable. I will show you Jack's form just to give you a little bit of kind of insight. You may have watched Jack's video already, but to show you what Jack's team got up to, Jack equally had a little rough end to the season, and I've completely blown it. It's as simple as that. I have completely blown it. If you look at the past positions of our two sides, I was kind of flirting with it for ages. Obviously, I'm the red team, and I have been top this whole time since we saw the last video. And I keep saying it, there's no other way to say it. I have blown it completely. Portland Timber have been right behind have been right behind us the whole way with this. Why can't I look at them? They've been like on our tail. They've been second a couple of times. They've been at it, and it all comes down to this. The Oviedo formation, which I spoke about last episode. This is what we're going to go with. This is going to be how we're going to try and succeed. I've got to win the game and hope he loses. It's as simple as that. Let's get straight into it. We're playing the New York Red Bulls away from home. They've had a decent season. My word, this is a bit tense. We've been playing through all day, so it's come down to this. And there's been some games which have been absolutely just crazy, which I wish you could have seen, but obviously we can't live com everything. This is a lovely way to go out on Football Manager 2014. It really is. So let's go. We've both agreed. Let's just change a few of these bits and pieces. Oh, dearie me. We'll get rid of that. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. So we're on extended highlights, and this is going to be it. We're going to crunch down like we've never crunched down before as they come forward with the first attack of the game. Obviously, because we're on extended, there's going to be a lot of highlights that don't mean anything. I am going to speed them up a little bit as well, otherwise we'll sit here all day long. Oh, my word. We have choked the league. I can't believe, like, we should be winning it. We should have won it. We've completely blown it. I don't know why. We've been littered with injuries. As soon as players started coming back, I started changing the team around because I wanted to get the players that were of a better quality in the side, and that seems to, looking back now, that seems to have affected us. I've not really thought about it until now, but that's just, and that's the half. So at half time, it's New York Red Bulls 0, Tamparama FC 0. Now I'm not sure where Jack is in his game. It's just tension. It's just complete tension. We kick off for the second half, and we know we've got to win. So at some point, I'm going to have to go for it, and I'm not going to hang around, especially if they're going to score from this attack. It's cleared. Can we get it away now? Can we counter-attack? We're playing standard fluid, which we're just going to keep with what we know, but at all times knowing that a win is the only result that is going to make this game not just a league game, but a title-winning game. And we can still be leapfrogged by the Portland Timbers, so it's important to get top two. It's come off the post and it's gone behind. We've got ourselves a corner, and Signy whips it in. Cleared. Oh no, I don't know what he's doing. I will have to check at some point, but I don't currently know what he's doing. The pressure. I can't believe we've blown it. If we've got to go out and win our last game, we've got to give our all as we come on the attack. Penalty! We've got a penalty kick. I'm suddenly very excited. Insigne steps up, down the middle. My word, don't do that to me ever again. Down the middle. We're back in this. I don't know what he's doing. I'm going to have to look at some point. I'm going to have to look. Hopefully, at this point, he's kicked off his game. We'll look. Oh, my word. There it is. As he kicked off. He's still in the first half. He scored a goal. Oh, no, he scored. And they've scored. In the last minute, we've blown it. Whatever happens, we've blown it again. It's been a season of blowing it, and in the last minute of the game, pretty much, we've given them an in. Oh, what is that? No, no, come on. Action replay on that nonsense. Slow it down. So the ball's... oh, come on. That can't be a thing. Last highlight of the game, maybe. Are we going to find a way? We've scored. We've scored. What has happened here? This is who's got that? Is that Will Johnson? Who's bagged it? Tell me who's bagged it. What on earth is going on? It's whipped in. It's just a complete... It's a calamity. I'm not even sure. Johnson's got it. Bradley Johnson. So it all relies on what Jack's doing again, and I've not looked. If we can hold on, we're not... I'm losing my mind here. Okay, we've won the game. We've won the game. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, though. Passionately. Good work. We don't know. Jack's game's not finished yet. There's only one way to find out. He's still winning. He's still winning. He's still winning. I have to sit here and now wait for him to win or lose. What moment is he at? Do I view it? I think I have to view it. It's over. And we have to settle for second. Oh. We came so close. It's been a good year. Runners up in 2 competitions. But there is no denying that Tamperama FC blew this season. But they will be back. So the dust has settled. The season is done. So let's go into a little bit more detail about what went on. I'm just heartbroken. I'm sat here broken. I just had a little chat with the space. So anyway, so in terms of goal scorers, actually let's look at average rating. We've had a really good year. That his team, some of the average rating of his side, I'll show you in a second, have been absolutely phenomenal. But we've got Insigni's had a really good year. Routledge has had a really good year. I'm not sure I'll replace either of them. Obviously, there's an argument for Routledge. Will just become a squad player next year, but he's had such a good year. It's going to be hard to do that. Ojoa, once again, 30 starts, 18 goals. Can't really complain with that at all. 7 assists, playing as a support target man. He's been great for me. The 2 guys at the back, I mentioned them in videos before, but Manolos and Alderweireld were absolute rocks for the majority of the season, apart from when it came down to the crunch. Key passes as well, something to look at. Insigne and Ojoa were up there again. It's been a really, this may well be the most fun season I've ever had on Football Manager, and I've not even won the league. So that sums up everything, really. I showed you the fixtures before. We started the season really well. We had certain patches where we were absolutely excellent. We had other moments where we weren't so great. Obviously, there was a bit of a key moment where we were pathetic. And then the end of the season, I can't believe it. It's going to mean next year, this is going to play on the mind, and this will probably be brought up a lot by myself and Jack. So it's painful and it hurts, but it means we'll go again, to quote that famous Liverpool captain that you've all heard of. So if you look at the way it went, our form, we're not even in any of the top lists. It was so horrific that we can't even really talk about it. In terms of players, though, I think the player stats are more interesting. If you look at that overview, Jack dominated it. He dominated it for most of the season, actually. Average rating, he had some great players. Kiyotaki was insane for him. I'm sure you've seen it on his video, but he was so good. Charlie Austin for the first 60% of the season. Jack's continued. Cheers, mate. Looking at the rest of it, distance covered. I had an absolute workhorse in Ray Routledge, it turns out, but he had a lot of guys with the legs. Key passes, obviously, we were raving about Insigne's 35. Kiyotaki had 94 key passes. I've never seen anything like it. That is a crazy amount, which I'm sure he's really pleased with. And then up there with key tackles, Alderweireld ended up overtaking Mangala and Shawcross. So another good buy. Obviously, we'll go again in the summer. We'll see if we can get hold of. Our balance is looking pretty good. We're at 54 million. Just to give you a little insight into the cup final, for those that are wondering about it. Oh, FM's done that glitch. There we are. We had a really good run. Obviously, we went through the whole way. If I just show you just the cup final. the cup run. Sorry, we beat Tampa Bay. We beat our local rivals, Tampa Bay, Real Salt Lake, Richmond Kickers, Red Bulls. We beat the Las Vegas Stallions, great name, and then we came up against Sounders. And that game, actually, it wasn't really mentioned, but that game obviously was the Wednesday between the second to last game and the final game. So I didn't know what to give importance to. We played a full strength lineup, but Seattle have got a good team. Jordan Henderson is one of their key players. Funnily enough, they've got a decent team playing on the right midfield, and he's actually become a natural right midfielder throughout this season, which is really weird. But there it is, Tamperama. It's been a good season, but hopefully next season's equally as good. I hope you've enjoyed the first season. And if you've enjoyed the video, please leave a like. From me, Dr. Benji, and my second place Tamperama FC side. Goodbye.